Salut Year 5, salut les enfants. Now, we are going to carry on with our topic about les transports. But we are going to learn about les pronoms interrogatifs. So, les pronoms interrogatifs are interrogative pronouns. What are they? What do you think they are? In English and in French, interrogative pronouns are words which are leading to questions. They are words like how many, what, which, etc., etc. So here's our first example. Combien is a very, very useful word to remember in French, because if you go in a shop in France, in a French-speaking country, you may want to ask a price. So you'll need to know the word combien. Repeat after me. Combien. Combien means how much. It can also mean how many. So perhaps you could say, combien coûte un billet de train pour Paris? Combien coûte un billet de train pour Paris? Which means, how much is a train ticket to Paris? Let's move on to our next one. We've actually seen that one during our presentation about what sort of transport do you use to go to school. Okay, so the first word, the interrogative pronoun is comment. Comment. Repeat after me. Comment, which means how. So we've seen a question before. Comment vas-tu à l'école? Comment vas-tu à l'école? Which means how do you get to school? Can you remember the answer could have been je vais à l'école en voiture. Je vais à l'école en voiture. I go to school by car. Let's move on to our next one. Now this one is very useful. Pourquoi? Pourquoi? Repeat after me. Pourquoi? Which means why. The question could be pourquoi vas-tu à l'école en voiture? Pourquoi vas-tu à l'école en voiture? Why do you go to school by car? Now another word. Quand, which means when. The D silent, isn't it? Quand. So the question could be quand vas-tu à l'école? Quand vas-tu à l'école? When do you go to school? Another very useful one. Où, which means where. Où, which means where. Repeat after me. Où. Now, have you noticed there is a little stress on the U? This is very important because if you don't write the stress on the U, the word O and a U in French will mean all. Completely different meanings, isn't it? So, où vas-tu à l'école? Où vas-tu à l'école? Means where do you go to school? Where do you go to school? Another useful word to remember. Okay. Here is our activity for today. So, I'm giving you an answer in French. In fact, I've even translated it. But what I want you to do is to guess which interrogative pronouns would you use in French to lead to the answer. Now, the first question has been answered for you. So, let's go through it. Je m'appelle Fred. which means my name is Fred. So what do you think? What is a question? What questions do you think the person will be asking you to lead to the answer? That would be, comment t'appelles-tu? What is your name? So comment is the interrogative pronoun that you will need. Now, I'm not asking you to write the full question. Just in the little box before the answer, what I want you to do is to choose to write down the interrogative pronoun you will need for each. Okay? Right. My next activity is very easy. What I want you to do is to translate these French words into English. Okay? So I have quand, où, pourquoi, combien, et comment. Okay? So quand means when, I've told you. What about the others? Have a go. Good luck, children. La classe se termine. À la semaine prochaine. Au revoir.